My name's Holly Hillman, and I own Billy Opal in downtown Stanton. So we've been open for 3 weeks, and we just opened up this October, so it's very exciting. How I came up with a name, this has always been a hot topic when people come in. So I wrote down 100 words that mean something to me. The words on the paper I looked at for a year, put it on the wall, and I was like, I'm just gonna study these words, see what pops out to me. And the word Billy popped out to me, and the word Opal, and Billy happens to be my dad's name and my mom's favorite stone. Put them together, I looked at that for another like 6 months or 8 months, and I just loved it. It just sounded like it could be somebody. I don't know, it just means something to me now, so I just love the name. And then what we do, so we're like a retail outlet, so we work with different stores and they drop off with us. So if you look around, we got designer things, name brand things, and then also vintage stores drop off with us. So we have like unique pieces from like Levi, one-off pieces. We also do designer items, so if anybody has in like Gucci, Louis, Prada, we only do those if they're authentic, so we do cash up front or store credit. So at Billy Opal, we offer a wide range of inventory. So we do men's clothes, women's clothes, formals, casual wear, anything from somebody who's preppy coastal grandmother to punk rocker going to a festival. We have you covered. And that's kind of like my style. Today I'm wearing a dress that I got from here, but also I love a vintage jean, cool band t-shirt tucked in with a flannel. That's also my vibe. And that's kind of how I wanted to set up my store, is something that was something for everybody. Whether you're going to a cocktail event, homecoming, whether you're going to a cool concert, whatever, we have you covered. One of the women that impacted me in my life was actually the person I bought my first store from. Her name was Stacy Daughtry. She was awesome. She showed me really how to cater to people, how to roll out the red carpet. She just really set the foundation for me to grow. She gave me the opportunity that if she wouldn't have gave me the opportunity, I don't know what other adventure I would have been on, but she definitely set the foundation for me to be where I am today. I've actually been doing this business for a long time, since I was around 19 years old when I started doing this kind of work with reselling. And I took off time when I was 30, traveled around the US, and figured out I did want to do this. And when I found Stanton, I couldn't have pictured any better place to do it. We found Stanton on Google Maps, believe it or not. My husband like zoomed in on Google Maps, and we were like, this place looks so cool. It's near like the Shenandoah Valley. We love hiking. The town itself is really cute. And we're like, we need to visit. So the first day we visited Stanton, the next month we got a house here. Like when we got to Stanton, I was like, this just feels like a place that I feel like I've been at, but I've never been to. I love this community. I feel like I already know a lot of people. Like I just went to dinner with a couple of the ladies that I met in here as customers. So I'm already making friends, which is something I wasn't expecting quite at first, because like I said, we've only been open for 3 weeks. So a little bit about my story about how I first got started. So I was getting out of school early in high school, and the thing was, it was an early work program, so you were having to get out of school early to go to the work program. Only thing was, I was just going home, so I wasn't like really getting a job yet. And my teacher's like, you have to get a job, you're getting out of school early. So I went to this consignment shop that was next to where my mom checks out books at a library in downtown Valdosta. And I wrote my resume on a Post-it note and just didn't think nothing of it. And that weekend I got a call that was like, hey, if you want the job, come in. So threw my hair up, I went in. So I started working there, and then when I got 19, I was starting college at VSU. And the person I worked for at Anastasia's called me and said, hey, I'm selling my store. If you're interested in it, let me know. College, owning a business. I want to own a business. I was already going to school to be an entrepreneur. I knew I wanted to do something like it. I just never thought the person that I worked for and the place I worked at the time, that was an opportunity. I wanted to just keep expanding. You can't open your mind and see new things if you're always doing the same thing. And I always feel like if you stay the same, you remain the same. And if you don't continue that growth or exposing yourself to like the world or just different things that make you happy, you kind of get in this rut. And you can't expect your business to grow if you can't grow. It was like, there's gotta be a way around this to where you can keep loving what you do. Every time I see somebody that's come in again, I just light up, because I'm like, oh my gosh, they chose to come see me again. Because that's really what it boils down to, is you only have a little bit to make that first impression for people, especially when in retail, because there's just so many different outlets. Like you can shop online if you wanted to. You don't have to come and see us. So I feel like every time a customer sees us, it makes my day. I feel like if I could tell anybody to support downtown or just local businesses, it just changes people's lives. Like no matter how old or young you are, you can do it. It shouldn't be an age how old you are. If you get the job done, you can get it done. If you want to do it and you have the passion, you should do it. Don't take somebody else's no for your answer.